Hello, I am Andy Sebastian Vitus. So today I'm gonna present about transformational leadership, which is one of the management concept that I learned. So there are four main keys in transformational leadership, which is idealized influence, inspirational motivation, and intellectual stimulation, and individualized consideration. So for the first one, idealized influence. So this is a thing that leader need to set a high ethical standards. So what is actually and how is actually leaders have to set a high ethical standard. So they need to demonstrate a very high integrity and commitment, such as a leader should not go late when working, like that. So after that, the inspirational motivation. So leaders should create a very clear vision. This is why, because it can inspire employee to achieve goals. Next, the intellectual stimulation. So leaders need to encourage creativity and brainstorming to face new challenges. So leader needs to find a way so that the teams are very creative and are very likely to brainstorming some idea. So the last one is individualized consideration. So any leaders or any kind of leader have to pay attention to all of their employee so that the employee feel recognized by the company. So next, what is the key traits of transformational leaders? They are visionary, charismatic, empowering, and communicative. But I only want to say communicative because as for me, communicative is the most important key traits of transformational leader, because without these things, without communication or without communicative skills, the leader cannot communicate with their team, and without team, transformational leaders is nothing. So I would say that the most important key traits of transformational leader is communicative. The others is also important, but the communicative key traits is the most important, and there are also other things that are need to be considered. Next, how to inspire followers to exceed expectation. There are three things that the leaders can do. One is ambition, which is set high ambition or set high goals, so that the the employees are very inspired because they know what they want to achieve. So next is giving them recognition, such as I said earlier, the leaders need to recognize the employee. And how to do that? Just by giving them some like rewards or some like bonuses, like that. And the last one is development. Everyone in this world love to develop themselves. So by having a development in the group, it can inspire the follower to exceed the company expectation. So next is how to stimulate innovation and creativity. So the first thing is to stamp challenge that we will be faced, such as asking many questions. So what will happen, when will happen, like that. So we can find the challenge that we are going to face. And the second is, when we have the challenge, we have to embrace the risk. We have to know what is the risk and what we are going to face, the risk of failure or the risk of not making any profit. And the last is foster collaboration. So uh, these leaders need to encourage some like collaboration with others, like others management or others on others compartments, such as human resource or something like that, so that it can create new innovation and adding creativity to our work. So next, what is the individual consideration and supports that need to be focused? So for the first one is personal growth. Everybody love to grow, to grow. So by prioritizing this personal growth, it will like it will make the individual or the employee more motivated. So next is individual needs, such as money or like something like that. Leaders need to hear the problem of their employees so that they know that they are being supported and they will be motivated doing their work. Lastly is empowerment. So leaders should trust their employee, because by having a good trust to their employee, the employee will feel loved, or will feel like there are function, they have function in the company. So like when the leader give them like authority, it will make them feel motivated. Next, so what is actually this slide? I think that when we do when we apply transformational leadership, this will what will happen. So for the first thing is like our productivity will increase by 15%, because it's foster a very highly engaged workforce that is very consistent. So next, it will increase our innovation for like 20%, because this type of leadership is very good. It's encourage creativity, new innovation, and something like that. And the last is improve retention. So this type of leadership will create a very positive and supportive work environment. So like when we create this, it will make the workers or the employee attracted to our company. Next is the conclusion. So I think that, as my personal thought, or in my opinion, transformational leadership is still relevant in this current era, because nowadays we need a lot of teamwork. So by having a team, I think this kind of leadership is very essential, or is very good and very effective, because leaders can inspire others, support their followers, or supports the employee, and by doing that, the employee feel recognized and will always be motivated doing their work, and increase the quality of the work. So that's all from me. Thank you.